signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello, and hello Michael, and welcome to the Sunday stream, and a little bit of Elden Ring, yes, a little bit of Dark Souls, and we have Manus, Father of the Abyss, in front of us. And hello Michael, I hope you're good, buddy. Now, I need to think. Orientate. Yep. The elevator. And then the fun time with getting used to yet another boss starts again. Alright, after... yeah, there we go. Down and up. An enemy around the corner, over the bridge, and then through the mist. That is the way. And in my little mind, I hope that we are gonna have some progress here today. That would be what I'm wishing for. Hello, you little beauties. Then, alright, lock on, light attacks, be careful of the grab. Alright, this attack is very, very delayed. That is where I'm currently having a little small tinsy problems with. Yeah, that was bad. I expected not a triple attack, if I'm honest. Though, for... Maybe I was just lucky in the beginning where he did... Yeah, I don't know if... It was not bad, but maybe I was just a little lucky, since he was basically 2 or 3 times doing his basic attack. The slam one. Okay, good. We are getting there, I hope. Not a fun fact. I have seen a small... Something I haven't noticed, by the way, in Elden Ring. In the beginning there are sheep running around, right? I didn't notice when I played Elden Ring that those sheep were rolling away from you. They were not just running away from you. When they ran away, they roll away. That was actually quite funny, I think. It's a very funny animation. Although obviously I have not noticed when I played. Although I think I killed a couple of sheep. Ah, okay. I think those are goats. Okay, then I correct myself. Then they are goats, and they can also roll to attack you. Ah, okay, I see. Now I watched. I've seen some stream highlights from someone who played Elden Ring. Okay. Okay. The rhythm, or not the rhythm, the moveset. I thought he was doing... He had his ultimate, and then the basic attacks were single attacks. Okay, yes, he can do them quite often next to each other or right after each other. I thought it was attack, break, attack. He didn't use the combo, yep, but this was the normal attack. I always thought it was attack, break, you know? A couple of seconds time. But obviously he just can do whatever he likes without a break. Nasty bugger. I've seen, since we talked about playing Gollum, I haven't bought it, but I've seen Gollum was on sale in the PlayStation Store. But 25 euros I thought were still too expensive for that game. And I didn't buy it. Yep, that probably will happen one time. Or at a time. I dodged! Okay, yep, I dodged side to side. Okay, backwards. Okay. Okay. Alright, I for a second thought I'd die. Good. But I lost a teensy bit of HP. That shall not pay. That shall not pay. Or that shall not be. That will not matter, hopefully. What the hell? What am I doing? I didn't dodge back, I ditched sideways, yes. Too early. Oh boy. How long do you remember how long it took you, Michael, to bring that bad boy down? Or was it the first try? Just my opinion, because was top tier. I might think about that after the fight. Right now I think they are nasty. Maybe an hour or two it was quite difficult, but an awesome boss. Alright, let's see. Right now I think he's really, really nasty. But would you describe Calmeet the dragon? Would you say it's a aggressive boss or not. Drink. I'll screw you. I'm not sure, but not aggressive, just covers a lot of space with his attacks, and he has awful hitboxes, yes. He has. But I have to admit, since the dragons, you can cut their tail off, right? I always, the 2 or 3 times I've seen the tail of Manus, I thought, cut his tail, he drops a weapon. And then I think, no, it ain't a dragon, right? Maybe my subconsciousness tells me I should have cut off the dragon's tail for its weapon. Maybe. Okay, there we have the stupid gravity death. Good. Now that we have that out of the system. There are other enemies too that are not dragons, and you can still cut their tail off. For example, the bell gargoyles. Okay. But Manus, okay, that's just what doesn't drop a weapon, and you can't even cut off his tail. That's bad. Since we are is it somewhere described his slam attack? There's some, I would just describe it as some kind of fog thingy around his fist there, right? Is it the same thing? Was it his son, the first boss, the Abyss Walker? Is it the same shadowy fog he had? Is it the same, I don't know, style of magic? I don't know what it is. The Gravelord had it too, I think, right? This black shadow. Okay, and the worst tail cut is color meat. It's super hard to cut the tail off. Alright. That would have extended my sessions with him, I guess. this combo. It was not his ultimate, but a weird combo. Yes, it's the Abyss. Yes, Nito also had that, but that wasn't the Abyss. And Notorious, that was his name, isn't Manus' son. He was sent here to kill him, but lost. But it's funny, I've never heard this fan fiction. I don't know why that was tingling in my head. That he was his son. But good, then this theory is debunked. But Artorias, I would describe, since we talked about aggressive, was a aggressive boss type 2, right? At least I would describe him as aggressive. So that we are just aligned. I just want to know if we are seeing it the same way. Don't drop. Secret deaths are beneath me. Alright, good. So, he was pretty aggressive, but nothing in Dark Souls 1 can match Manus in aggressivity. Good. Then, that's actually good. After he's beaten, we have beaten the most difficult boss in Dark Souls and the most aggressive. Then, everything afterwards should be in a walk in the park, right? Don't take the illusion from me. Yeah, like most things in life are pretty damn subjective. Or luck-based. One of the best moments is when the boss is so good that you only focus on the fight and you forget to check the health pool and suddenly you win. That feels amazing. Yep, I can imagine. I asked that before. I just wanna... These little ghost thingies. What are they called? I think I asked that before, but then I forgot. How are they called? Humanities. Okay. Okay, that's why they drop humanities, I guess. Or that's why you can farm humanity here. Okay. So these are then basically souls of humans? Or some human leftovers? Possibly, okay. Now into the fight we go. Yep, I was cocked from the beginning. Okay, it's a bit complicated because yes and no. Okay. That's good. Yes and no. Like they are not traditionally souls as we know them, but they are more like a human essence, but what makes human... Oh, wait, okay, wait. Essence, what makes human ascend and helps them achieve the higher form. Okay. But they look cute, in a way. I do like, so it seems that the Abyss then has something to do not directly with the Death World, right? Or like in the Creek world, the Styx, but I do like the Death Worldy thingy. I mean, it does not really look like a Death World, that's not what I mean. I mean this Death Story thingy. It has a pull on me somehow. I do like, I don't know, I liked it. Although I would not like to go there I wouldn't like to go to hell and take a look there, by the way. Just a millisecond I'm off, I think. I'm pressing circle. Just a little bit off. Speaking of death, Nito is death. Abyss is more like corruption. Yep. Nito was a cool dude. That was a really, really cool boss from the design. Although the boss fight was obviously easier than the dragon and this one, but the difficulty was increased by the surrounding skeletons. Respawning skeletons or revived skeletons. What do you say? Is Hada, Elden Ring or Dark Souls? Obviously it's a bit difficult to answer because several things like spirit summons, weapons, etc. But I mean like the faster paced combat with the slower. I think it's hard. If you're speaking of difficulty, I think Elden Ring is a little bit more difficult with the boss fights, I think. But I think overall Dark Souls is more difficult because of the older mechanics, I think. I mean gameplay mechanics. Which are more refined in Elden Ring. Does that make somehow sense, what I said? I think so. Then I can try to re-say it. Overall, it's slow-paced, more slow-paced Dark Souls and easier through that, but the mechanics make it a little bit more difficult, I think. And very, very important with that, I obviously did not want to say that Dark Souls is better than Elden Ring. That's not what I wanted to say. Not at all. Yeah, I'm just trying to picture how we'll... Wait. Was there... Now that you... let me actually... I just need to check something. I think... Maybe that is... Are they still on... Whoopsie. I'm sorry, No. I think they were on sale, did I? I was just thinking if I actually already... Okay, at least Dark Souls 3. Yes, Dark Souls 3 is on sale, by the way. But not Dark Souls 2. Do you know... I should have googled it up, right? Are there remastered editions of Dark Souls 2 too? Or are they just out there? I guess that's a DLC, right? No, okay. I guess Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin is a DLC, right? Scholar is the final version. Okay, then I think I'm gonna later on 10 euros is cheap, right? Then I'm gonna buy Dark Souls 2 and 3, then I already have them. Yep. Okay, good that then I know what I'm gonna do later. I buy them already. If they're on sale, then I should use the sale. So Dark Souls 2 is the base game, then Dark Souls 2 has 3 DLCs: Crown of the Sunken King, Crown of the Old Iron King, and Crown of the Ivory King. I just need to find a way. And Scholar of the First Sin is like the final version with some differences. For example, a secret final boss. Okay, but still... Wait, but... Then... Okay. But that's... Okay, sorry. That does mean that if I would buy Dark Souls... the version... I mean, I haven't seen it there. So... A secret final boss. What? But with the... first Skull of the First Sin then is still the version I could buy, right? That then in the end it's just a, not just, but secret final boss. You confused me for a second. It's still like the main, long story short, if you want all the DLCs and everything, go for the Scholar. Okay, yeah, for my mind, in the end, this edition is the same, like if I would... Yep, Dark Souls confuses me. Okay, just for my understanding, if I would buy it all one by one, right? If I would buy the normal edition plus the DLCs, normal, and the Skull of the First Sin would be the same, but it adds, for example, the secret final boss, right? That's the basic thing. Basically, like Dark Souls Remastered, you have the remastered version, but you also have the... okay. Yep. Alright. That makes it clearer. Okay. The mechanics. I know that Dark Souls is going to be a pain for sure, and not necessarily for the bosses, but I'm curious about your... Yep. About your Dark Souls 3 experience. Let's see. This... We have started with Dark Souls 1. Even though it's gonna maybe be painful, I want to have the Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 experience. And I don't want to spoiler or anything, but the story of Dark Souls 2 is very closely tied to Manus. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Michael, if I'm gonna lie on my deathbed in many years, hopefully from now, I wanna lie there and say I played through Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. That's my last wish. When I am 80 and lie on the deathbed, I want to be able to say that. Not like it matters, the story is still told by item descriptions. Yeah, that's what I guessed. I was wondering the other day. Oh boy, don't drop down. I guess I have to warn you, my knowledge of Dark Souls is too sorry, and lore is not so good, so there will be very few lore drops. That's fine. That's fine. I was wondering, in quite a lot of games there are hardcore modes, right? Probably some mod for PC is bringing hardcore mode to Souls-like games too, right? Just was wondering how much of a pain that would be to play Dark Souls with hardcore mode enabled. It would be even... Imagine you are facing the worst enemy and then die and have to play through 20 hours of the game to get there again. That's frustrating, right? At least if you do it the first time. Yes, I was thinking about it because a couple of Diablo 4 players played hardcore mode and died after 80 hours or something. That's kinda frustrating. Could have gone back, why didn't I? Go back, even if I wanted to. Alright, slowly. You might have a tip for me, alright? I'm open for suggestions, for recommendations, for help, as usual. Except for pro tips like if you hit enemies they lose health. For them I'm not that open. before I give you the tip, the pro tips are amazing and are always welcome. Obviously. Try sometimes rolling to him. You oftentimes cannot attack him because you are too far away. Exactly. Obviously you have to figure out what attacks you can roll towards him, what attacks you cannot. Okay, I was... Not as an excuse, I was not... Because of his aggressiveness, I was not rolling towards him because I... Okay, then I need to do the figuring out when to do it. So I was afraid of him or to be too close to him because he's quite fast. He's a fast bugger. That should not happen. For example, it is quite bad to be at him when this combo happens. But I see, with being closer than that sometimes. Opens a window for doing good damage, I see. I rewatched your fight with Calamite and noticed one quite funny thing. When he grabbed you, suddenly played better, so maybe you should be on the commentary ring to increase your skill stat. I'm not at that point yet, Michael. You know, it's like a superpower. But honestly, I was just, I think, careful. I mean, this debuff was absolutely horrendous, right? Was it 20% more damage or 50? 50, right? And let's be honest, Michael, what is the reason, except you want to have balls and say double, okay. What's the reason to take on the ring? Just the only reason is to say I have bigger balls than anyone else, right? There's no other reason. Then why include that in the game? Okay, that was a try. I thought maybe the slam attacks are attacks where I can be closer at his body and smell at him, but it doesn't seem so. Yes, the reason is to show everyone that your boards are massive, and I think that's a great and valid reason. Alright. I see. Okay, good. Sorry for the distraction. Yeah, that was the wrong elevator. Are you playing something new and interesting? Not particularly new. I am a little bit what dragged me in the last 1.5 weeks is Battle Pack Battles. There's a demo version on Steam, which is quite addicting, I have to admit. Which I played more than Spider-Man 2. I don't even know if that is a genre you like, or if you're interested in too. But it's quite addicting, sadly enough. Do you play anything new or interesting? Nasty ass bugger. As a matter of fact, yes, I do. Damn. Legacy of Kain, Defiance. I've played that like 8 or even more years ago when I still didn't speak English. Give me a second. That for me doesn't ring a bell. Ah, it does. I haven't played it, but I have heard of it. And I didn't understand it at all, and didn't even finish. Well, still don't understand what's going on, but I'm having a great time so far. I can recommend, but it has annoying parts, and you know how the two world system was advertised for lots of volume. Well, Lord of Kain was the inventor of that. Yep. Since Wikipedia said action adventure, is it? So it's just. Can you compare? Is it comparable from as an action adventure with Risen? Obviously, different setting and everything, but gameplay-wise. Oh yes, he had the second phase. Oh. But that was for today the best try. Risen, is there a particular reason why you comparison with Risen? Because I think Risen is a good action adventure game, and I was the other day just thinking that I would like to have a game action adventure that style. gameplay style. Just that's why. But I could have said gothic or elex. Just these just for adventure. And hello, Ricorex. So the Herald armor would transform Manus in would activate the easy mode. Okay, magic mushrooms. I gonna need to go to my kitchen. And then I can consume one. The armor one is gonna be we can do with the next try. I can have a try with the other armor. I'll have one more try this armor, then I will actually take a leak, and then I will try the other armor. I can try the other armor. Just want to see if I can reach the second phase here again, or if that was just a luck try. Then I would even have a more excuse to wear the armor. Give me just a second, and then I'll go on here. Give me just a sec. Alright. Now, open that. But the combat is more just spam the attack and kill the enemies, but it's fun to slash them. And there's also quite a number of puzzles. And the comparison with Risen, well, it's less methodical. And since I don't have anything else to say, alright. By the way, what would Michael, what would the mushroom do? And here, mushrooms hit us over time. Wait. But still, I would have... Do I even have... I mean, I'm not nearly at the point where I'm even out of health. I'm out of flasks. Do we even have mushrooms? Talisman, gold, dung... Oh boy. That was the wrong elevator. So, second phase seems to be quite off. That's what I think I've realized in the last stream too, that the second phase seems to be quite insane, right? The magic thingy he did there seems to be quite insane. It at least did a lot of damage. Yeah, the mistake was I rolled to the side. I have a side rolly thingy. I somehow always seem to... My first impulse... yep, thank you, Michael. I always have the urge to roll to the side and not back. It's hard to get out to simply do one thing. But... Oh boy, what do I have with the elevator? I'm sorry. But if we... with the I mean, maybe I've not been wearing the best armors in-game. If I, for example, take the Havel armor or the Godskin armors, it's not that the damage is reduced by 95%, right? Still, dodging is required. It always felt... Okay, the poise thing... Okay, the from the gang fight we had, the dragon, was it the Dragon Slayer ONS? The golden armor I meant, with the big dude and the slim dude. It at least always felt the damage I got was not hardly reduced or not enough reduced to out-argument the slower rolling speed. That's my main issue with heavier armors. That's where the mushroom comes in, it hits you while you attack and just don't roll. Well, first of all, I do not have the... I do not even have the mushroom, right? I mean, it lists... So that would be currently not even an option, I think. Okay, comes in, it heals you while you attack or just don't roll and out heal. What's the strategy to each their own, but I personally think that's a super boring way to fight. If you would want to use the strategy, you just heal and don't dodge. Somehow it would right now, I think, be the worst moment to... For the last try, I can... I just experiment. I try it out once and see what happens, but... Currently... Do you know what it currently feels to me that... I mean, I can't even now really adjust to his attacks. I mean, I would still get the damage and die as quickly as I do now. I don't... Okay, I will see later on. For me, it just doesn't make any difference. But I'll give it a try later on. Just to see. Yep, retry it later. Or rather, I try it out the next time because I'm thinking that I'm just adjusting. And I don't want to readjust at a later. Don't talk. I explain. Okay. I'll have a try. So I say... I try it now, and then I say, screw slow rolling, right? We go Havel mode, And then I just heal. But I'm pretty damn certain that... Okay, maybe I proved myself wrong. But what I don't understand is why does everyone feel the need to inform people about easy ways to defeat bosses and trivialize them? Like, yeah, cool, you know, this strong item when whatever. I don't know. Because they want to let people know that they know something other people might not. Maybe that's it. But I don't know too. No clue. Okay, I'll try to see if I notice differences. Okay, I'll give it one more try. Maybe this is what I maybe, as long I still need to get used to his moveset. It's not that I'm magically not receiving any damage. Yes, I might receive a little less damage, but I still need to dodge and adjust to what he does. It's not like that I'm then standing there and tank any sort of damage. It's not that it suddenly is a big game changer. That's just what I always feel. I mean, except maybe the mushroom potion. The mushroom part. Yeah, the helmet is gonna be the game changer. Okay. Because the outfit now is kinda broken, right? Because it's not the full set. That makes sense. There's a debuff then when the set is not complete. But that can be changed. Now the fight is too dark. Okay. The difference I've noticed, apart from that, was the best try so far. Not particularly because of the armor, I would still say. The only difference with the armor, that was what you meant with the poise, right? Is that not every heavier attack of the enemy throws us off, right? That's then the difference for me in armor. gonna see if I can reproduce that. And then I'm gonna practically, I guess, switch back, by the way. I just want to prove now that it was not the helmet. Okay, so here's 3 magic attacks. Let's learn them. Okay, first the ring attack. You have to roll out of it the best way. Ah, okay. That is rolling out of it. Okay. Because walking towards it. Okay, I see. Then we have the shotgun. Second, he has the forward magic attack, and you have to dodge to the sides. Okay, that's what I guessed. And third, the sky run. That one is pretty easy to dodge. Just dodge multiple times. Okay. Alright. I think, okay, all of them currently, I haven't faced them very often. They are all bad. Okay, the ring is the hardest to dodge, and that is dodging. Try to dodge back. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. Let's see if I can get that far. Alternatively, there's another way to deal with the magic, but I have no idea where the necessary item for that is. Not... Maybe it... Yes, it is most definitely the helmet. Yes, that's the game changer. That's the deal breaker. Yeah. Now I just want to prove to myself that I can reach that state we have been twice before with that one. I just need to... It's easy. If I just dodge the attacks, everything is simple. I just need to dodge. I just don't need to get hit. But with the armor, I do get the 1 point. I mean, okay, yes, I've noticed now that I paid attention. Maybe the boss is then a good thing to test that on. I noticed the damage reduction, although it's still, that's my point, just that as long as I'm not able to dodge the attacks, the armor does not matter. I just need to be able to reliable dodge or get out of the attacks, then except the armor would reduce the damage by 99.9%, then the armor would make a difference to me. That's just currently my point. And I've noticed that we are not thrown off our feet that often. But I can live with that, actually. I think. Ragnarok. That's a nice name. We have dodged towards him, alright. Yes, it's a Zweihander. Precisely. Ah, fuck. I thought his magic attack happened because the music changed. The music change threw me off. And then the fog threw me off. I didn't really see the attack coming. Thank you. Sadly enough, it was not the best try today, but it was not the worst try too. I can tell you in a second how far we upgraded, at least +8, but I can now give you a more reliable +10. The answer is how stupid I was dragged and didn't react. Wasn't there a mechanic that you could affect, for example, fire? Yes. Or maybe yes. I know that I think there's a mechanic where you can, for example, add lightning to the sword. I guess that's... I think there is, yes. Although I do not know if Manus actually has any sort of weakness in anything like that. Yep. Upgrading the character a little bit is a thing we could do too, yes. Absolutely. That would indeed make some things, I guess, easier. Yeah, I was confused for a second with... I was at Elden Ring somehow. I thought souls, isn't it called runes? And then I realized now it's called souls. Okay, and with requirements you mean basically then upgrading strength in order... Okay, I didn't know that that would decrease the cooldown between attacks. That is a valid thing to do. I agree. On the other hand, we would obviously suffer then basically with stamina too, right? Because we would attack more often. Now you have, like you could barely use it, but if you meet its condition, if you shorten this animation. Yeah. As I said, I basically did not know. Then shame on me. I really didn't know that if we would increase our strength, that would reduce the cooldown between attacks. We are nearing the end of today's stream, so farming today is... I'm gonna quit in around 4 to 5 minutes. It might be something for the in-between stream sessions or for the next stream then. But I take that with me. Although I guess to really shorten... I mean, we are now having 19 strength, right? To really feel a difference, and the requirements are 24, right? So if I would increase my strength to 24, that would feelable. I would probably feel the cooldown, right? Or the time where I can do the next attack, I guess. Okay, that's actually not that far away. Okay, and that would theoretically for me just now be 5 more levels, which I can put in between sessions. Okay, I take that with me as homework. Put a little bit of love in strength. Well, let's have one more last try for today. And then we have another fun session on Tuesday. Oh. Okay, one more try. Sorry, one more try, and then I'm heading out. But don't want to waste runes. Yep, I will switch heads once we are in the battle. Oh, once we are before the battle, not in the battle. I just need the light. I somehow wondered where I left the little bar from the HP. But that shall not matter now. That will not make me survive longer. What the hell? How much damage do they do? Oh, nasty bugger. Okay. Okay. I wrap it up for today. It's that was kinda bad. Alright, on Tuesday we will go on here with this fight. I thank you for the like, Michael. I thank you for watching. Thank you for the tips. Ragnarok, thank you for the recommendation with the strength upgrade. Thank you very much. And we will go on here on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Thank you for watching. Good night, and may the almighty sleeper protect you too. And may you never go hollow. Goodbye, and have a wonderful, wonderful start into the week.